tell you what it ain't. It ain't money, that's for sure. It definitely ain't fucking money. You know, the saying's true, money can't buy you happiness. You know, success in my mind isn't about the dollar amount that you got in your bank account. It's definitely not the house you live in, the zip code you live in. It's not the car you fucking drive. It's not the material brands that you get to wear. You know, all having more money is gonna do is allow you to spend more fucking money. It's gonna allow you to buy more expensive brands of shit. You know, that's about it. It's never gonna buy you any sort of happiness. It's not the determination of success. You know, I love to travel all over the world. And usually I don't pick the common destinations. I don't go to southern Italy and fucking France and shit. Nah, I go to like third world countries. You know, I go to places like Indonesia and Thailand, fucking Vietnam, you know, random places in China or, you know, down in Brazil or whatever. And not to say Brazil is like a third world country, but anyway, you know, countries where there's not as much opportunity as there certainly is here in the US, you know? And what always fascinated me and kind of blew my mind is like, you see people in these countries, man, and they got far less than we do here in America, far less. And yet they're happy. You know why they're happy? Because they got the things that really matter to them. They got family, they got friends, they got their health, you know, there's a roof over their head, they got food to eat every day. What they don't need is material possessions, you know? They don't need expensive cars, fancy jewelry, and a bunch of shit like that. So none of that stuff really brings you happiness. It's not gonna make you successful. Success is just finding peace and happiness wherever the fuck you are in this world. You could have little to nothing in material possessions, be the happiest fucking person ever. And that is fucking success. Success is a mindset. It's being in a place that you're proud of, you're happy, you're satisfied, and you don't need more shit to try to buy yourself happiness so that you think you are successful. But don't get me wrong, I like nice shit too. You know, money's just a fucking tool. That's all it is. It's gonna allow you to buy the things that actually matter to you the most. I love traveling, but I don't know how to fucking travel with no money at all, right? So I bust my ass. You know, I started my own business because I wanted to be in control of my time and my money. And in doing so, it's allowed me to go do the things that make me feel genuinely happy. And that makes me feel successful. And that's all that fucking matters, man. That's it, you know? I got a beautiful daughter, an amazing wife, family that supports me. I don't have as many friends nowadays at almost 40 than I used to, but those that I do, they mean the world to me and they support me as well. And ultimately, I'm doing the one thing I always wanted to do in my life. You know, I may be working hard and fucking giving up a lot of my time, and it's not always easy. But you know what? Every summer, I get to get on a plane. I get to go travel for 6 weeks, 7 weeks with my kid and my wife, and, you know, see places that really make me feel alive. And it makes me feel successful because I got to be able to do those things that I wanted to do. So that was just something I wanted to share today. Because I know a lot of times people think success is the shit you got, the possessions you own, where you live, what you drive, what you wear, all this other bullshit. Believe me, I live in fucking Miami, man. Like, materialistic as fuck. And yes, a lot of people will associate your success with the things that you have. But that ain't success at all. I'm telling you, I've been a fucking broke fucking kid. And, you know, I've been moderately successful and have money in my life. And I'm telling you right now that, like, some of the best times in my life was the simplest times. When I was in Club Med and I was making like fucking $800 a month, but all my bills were paid for. My world existed from front gate to back gate. The stresses of the outside world didn't fucking matter. Who was getting fucking elected to be the president? Also, who gave a shit? It didn't matter. And that was a simple time in my life. And I'm proud and happy I did those things. And, you know, they taught me a lot of things that have helped me be successful later on in my life. So just remember that. Possessions, things you own, do not determine your success. Your mindset determines your success.